Hallo und willkommen zurück zu R&R Production. Hier ist Robi und wir spielen weiter mit Genshin Impact. Wir sind in Part 74. Machen wir erst wieder die schönen Ausrufezeichen weg. Oh, eine neue Kochquest, okay. Was haben wir hier Schönes? Ja, das zeigt es mir jedes Mal an, oder wie? Zum Kotzen. Aber wir können Jonglier Nummer 2 machen. Machen wir wahrscheinlich. Ich gehe wahrscheinlich eh von links nach rechts und baller mich langsam durch. Immer wieder, wenn wir so ein Zwischen rein machen, wie immer halt. Sobald ich 8 habe, also das wird ja heute sein, schalten wir Jonglier Nummer 2 raus. Aus. Frei, so. Was zeigst du mir hier an? Ah, das ist die, okay. Nehmen wir doch gleich, machen wir die Event-Quest zuerst. Was haben wir hier Schönes? Ein bisschen Geld. Tut immer so weh. Wenn so ein Ausrufezeichen einfach nur das ist. Ja, und das ist das hier, ich weiß. Ich würde sagen, ballern wir gleich los. Mit der Event-Quest. Dankeschön. Danke, danke. Nehmen wir doch alles mit. Wanshu müssen wir bestimmt wieder. Oder doch nicht. Warte bis zum nächsten Tag. 6 bis 8. 6 bis 8. Ich warte doch gern. Komm, ich habe 500 Jahre in einem Eisblock oder schwarzen Dingsblock geschlafen. Da kann ich mal kurz die Zeit hier warten. So, aber jetzt schön da hoch. Yang Xiao, ich bin schon da. Hup. Hola.
Morning. The boss tells me that both new and returning customers have nothing but good things to say about you.
Perfekt. Koch-Spezial. Person-Spezial. Aber nicht im schlechten Sinn. Und natürlich alles andere. Perfekter.
I have to admit,
Looks
I was a little
sowieso.
worried about throwing you right into the deep end. But it looks like you've got what it takes to handle the day-to-day here.
No problemo.
So it should be plain sailing. Well, just as long as we don't run into any extremely picky customers with unreasonably specific requests.
Kam gerade die richtige, hä?
Oh, have you had someone like that before?
Und jetzt.
Of course. The worst are those old scholars who have barely cooked a day in their life, but think reading a stack of books on the topic makes them the expert.
Ich find's so geil, dass sie so ihr Gesicht so zeigen, wie glücklich sie reinkommt. Und ihr das sagt.
They criticize you for no reason, claiming your cooking method isn't faithful to the original, or that the flavor profile isn't authentic because you used an ingredient that wasn't in their beloved centuries-old version of the recipe.
Zu Farusans Verteidigung. Sie hat vor 100 Jahren gelebt, also kann sie es ruhig sagen.
This is Wangshu-in. It does have the look and feel of a time-honored establishment.
Farusan, einfallsreiche Mechanismen. Farusan, eine Gelehrte der Akademie von vor 100 Jahren. Obwohl sie die Redelehre angehört, ist sie in ganz Sumeru für ihre Errungenschaften im Bereich der Mechanik bekannt. Einst in einer unbekannten Ruine gefangen, ging sie große Risiken ein, um zu entkommen. Doch ein Jahrhundert ist vergangen und die Stadt Sumeru ist nicht mehr der Ort, an den sie sich erinnert. Ob es sich um akademische Meinungsverschiedenheiten oder Zeitsprünge handelt, sie hat einige Kritiken am aktuellen Zustand der Akademie. Und sie scheut sich nicht, mit ihren scharfen Zunge andere Gelehrte zu kritisieren. Aber solange man sie Frau Farusan nennt, wenn man sie anspricht, es wird dann viel einfacher werden, mit ihr zu reden. Frau Farusan, los geht's. Diese Stimme.
Oh, innkeeper! We'll have each of your signature dishes, please, as fast as you can serve them. The most expensive ones.
Oh,
Farzan! Oops, Madam Farzan. Oh my! Traveler, Paimon, whatever are you doing here? We could ask you the same thing! Where'd you suddenly get the funds to go sightseeing? And to order the most expensive things on the menu? I'm not here to sightsee. Exemplary scholars like myself are highly sought after by cruise operators in need of an onboard consultant as they travel the world.
Oh, da kommen die anderen beiden, hä?
Madam Farazan, please, slow down. None of us slept last night. How come Madam Farazan still has so much energy? If she's really over 100 years old, I don't understand how she keeps going.
Laila, du bist einfach nur zu müde und wie soll man sagen, zu gechillt. Für dein Alter. Laila, verträumter Abendstern, die exzentrische Schlafwandlerin, die menschliche Rechnerin, Abhandlung, die vom Himmel gefallen ist, diejenigen, die den Samielwall mit bloßen Händen erklimmt. Infolgedessen hat sie viele seltsame Titel erhalten, obwohl sie noch nicht sehr lange an der Akademie ist. Aber so erstaunlich diese Titel auch sein mögen, sie selbst ist noch erstaunlicher. Geht nicht weiter runter. Das war alles für ihre Erklärung. Okay.
It's all my fault. She's been like this ever since I told her I'd be paying the expenses. Layla! And Dory? Huh. Never would have bet on this combination.
Dori haben wir offiziell gerade kennengelernt. Also, die anderen beiden nett. Mein Gott. Ein bisschen hier. Bald bin ich aktueller Stand. Dann könnt ihr nichts mehr spoilern, ja? Wie auch immer. Ihr solltet euch eine Weile ausruhen. Du führst die drei zu ihrem Platz und erklärst
Temporary
ihnen,
chef, huh?
ich schaff's nicht so
Wow.
schnell.
No rest for the wicked. Well, if the chef here is trusting you to run his whole kitchen, then I've got no doubt we're in for some authentic Leo-esque specialties.
Das Beste vom Besten.
So, why are you all in Leo again? Something about being an onboard consultant? I got my hands on a new boat from Fontaine a while ago, equipped with cutting-edge navigation technology. If we manage to spread the word, it could have huge business potential.
Unsere Dori.
Right now, we're doing some test runs. We sailed from Port Ormos to Rito, then from Rito to Liyue Harbor. Next, we're planning to go to Dornman Port.
Oh, erwähnt jetzt das neue Gebiet. Dornmannshafen. Das hört sich richtig deutsch an. Aber kann man... Monster soll doch so europäisch mäßig sein. Oder kommt jetzt vielleicht das 6. Land und das wird so... Nee, aber Mondstadt ist ja schon so mittelalterlich. Was kann man sonst so machen? Vielleicht so... Weiß ich nicht. Vielleicht so skandinavisch? So Norden, so Dänemark-mäßig, aber die Dornmannshafen hört sich halt eher deutsch an, ne? Mal schauen, ich bin gespannt.
Oh, Madame Farazan and me were hired to fine-tune the compass and other equipment. We sailed around the Sea of Clouds all of last night to put the system through some stress testing.
Also illegale Überstunden.
Overtime for which they'll both be fairly compensated. They're both here willingly. The contract is crystal clear on that. You really cover all your bases, don't you? Let Paimon guess. Paying the expenses is part of the compensation, isn't it? No wonder Madame Farazan is going for all the most expensive dishes. It's not every day someone tells you to order whatever you like. Now, first up, we'll have the... Farazan, Madame Farazan, that is. While I am more than happy to treat you both to the most expensive dishes on the menu, we must remember that most expensive does not always mean best.
Jetzt auf einmal, ne?
I've heard that the most expensive dishes in Liyue are usually either seafood-based or take an exceptionally long time to prepare. Now, I don't know about you two, but after so many days at sea, I don't think I can so much as look at another piece of seafood again for at least the foreseeable future.
Wie heißt dieses teure Rindfleisch, Kobe-Fleisch? Holen wir das raus? Oder Wagyu, wie die heißt, diese Rinder aus Japan?
That's actually a good point. Not to mention that poor Layla here looks like she's about to faint from hunger. Huh? Oh, that's not because of hunger. Surely the wise and virtuous Madame Farazan could not bear to watch her poor students sit here and waste away. Oh, well, of course I care about my students' well-being, but why do I feel like I'm being tricked? So, let's not order anything that'll take too long to prepare. Aside from that and seafood, we'll take whatever other expensive dishes you have. Over to you, traveler.
Komm, hauen wir was richtig Teures raus.
No seafood and nothing that takes too long to cook. The rest is up to you.
Okay, schnell und kein Seafood.
I had my eye on Adeptus Temptation, bamboo shoot soup, and golden shrimp balls. But I suppose they'll have to wait for the next time. But that could be years from now. Aww, Madame Farazan looks so deflated all of a sudden. Please still try to choose dishes on the expensive side, okay?
Okay, machen wir. Nur das Teuerste vom Teuersten. Buddy, ich komme. Wir kochen jetzt eine Bombe.
So, expensive, but no seafood, and nothing that takes too long to cook. That rules out pretty much our entire menu. Do these people get a kick out of being impossible to please?
That Dory! Is she doing this on purpose?
Ich wette, das tut sie.
This isn't Lioli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk. This is Wangshu Inn. We don't stock up on rare and exotic ingredients. We only get them in if someone puts in a special reservation. Well, if we're stuck with regular ingredients and we're on a time limit, there's only one way to bump up the price. And that's by cooking a dish that uses the chef's expertise and creativity to the fullest.
Oh.
As it happens, I know a recipe for something called trembling strings and rushing reeds. It can be whipped up quickly with what we already have in the kitchen. One plate usually goes for 30,000 mora.
Okay.
30,000? But if it's quick to make and isn't fancy, what exactly makes it so special?
Wir tun die 30.000 einfach ins Essen rein. So.
Quick doesn't have to mean quick and easy. To perfect this dish, you need expert knife work and very precise control over the heat.
Easy.
You have to finely slice several different types of meat into fine threads, knead them together into strips, then gently stir-fry them in the pan. What you end up with is a whole variety of flavors that come through layer by layer.
Easy.
This dish is unique in offering a harmonious blend of multiple kinds of meat, all cooked to perfection, while still bursting with their own distinct flavors. Do it right, and you've got a culinary masterpiece in your hands. But if you botch it, it's just a bunch of meat thrown on a plate.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! So this dish gets its value not from the ingredients, but the chef's expertise!
Glaubst du, ich kriege das hin?
Now, don't worry. I can take care of the kneading and other prep work for you. You just focus on bringing it all together.
Easy.
Believe in yourself. You can do this! And if you mess it up, Paimon will still be happy to eat it.
Ich kenne doch unsere Paimon. Let's go. Hau mal rein, komm. Zerschnibbeln. Ja. Drücke auf die Tasten im richtigen Moment was, genau. Lauter Fleisch. Genau meine Gerichte. Ich liebe Fleisch so sehr. Easy. Das war, glaube ich, mit gedrückt halten. Halte gedrückt und lasse im richtigen Moment los. Easy. 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 Ey, heute bin ich in Topform. Gestern habe ich ein bisschen verkackt. Aber heute geht's voll. Drücke auf die Taste im richtigen Moment. Kriegen wir hin. Ah ja. Profi am Werk hier. Ey, beautiful. Was passt zu dem? Ich würde wieder rot nehmen wegen der Farbe. Ne, gelb sieht auch gut aus. Das hatten wir, glaube ich, schon. Ein Licht. Den Kuchen, den süßen, hatten wir schon. Sumeru, Blume, sieht gut aus. Das nehmen wir. Anrichten, beenden. Wunderschön. Perfekto.
Food's ready. Please enjoy. Ooh, smells delightful.
Haut rein.
Oh, we meant to ask, have you two eaten breakfast yet? If not, why don't you join us at the table?
Oh, die macht eine Falle. Die will dann, dass wir einen Teil mitzahlen, oder?
Did Dory just offer us a free meal? When did she become so generous?
Sie lügt.
Let's not forget that the biggest business deals are always settled over a meal. Come on, come on, come on. Sit down and join us. Everyone, dig in.
Ich habe ein schlechtes Gefühl.
This dish looks simple enough. And I did my research, so surely it can't cost all that much. Worst case scenario, maybe 10,000 more?
Ein bisschen verschätzt.
This dish had better be worth working overtime all night for. Well, traveler, this is the moment of truth.
Los geht's.
Oh, so tired. So sleepy. I just want to eat up and get to bed.
Kannst gleich ins Bett. Vielleicht lege ich mich dazu. Können wir ein bisschen kuscheln.
This foul? Oh, wait. No, the texture is more like shroom boar. There's a different flavor in every bite. And the discerning palate might detect a hint of something smoked, too. Quite marvelous. How is this made?
Die Rauchnote stammt vom Schinken. Ich habe Schinken hinzugefügt.
Ham? But I don't see any ham anywhere. Oh. Haha, so you've noticed. Yep, every single strip is kneaded from several different kinds of meat. Paimon and Yanxiao put in a lot of effort to make it just right.
Genau.
So I'm not an expert or anything, but don't different meats have different cooking times? How is everything in this dish cooked to perfection?
Können.
Well, you see, that's a trade secret.
Alles eine Frage der Übung.
Wow, so this dish really is one of a kind. That makes the whole trip worth it. By the way, does this special dish have a name?
Fleisch aller Tiere der Welt nennen wir es. Nee, Animal Kingdom. Hört's besser an.
Paimon forgot to mention that part. The dish is called Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds, alluding to the way that the different threads of meat are woven together, and also the complex layers of flavor, yes? Akin to the harmonies of a musical ensemble.
Genau.
The name, if I'm not mistaken, is a Liyue idiom that evokes a vigorous orchestral performance featuring both stringed and wind instruments playing together. Quite an apt name for this dish. How did you know all that?
Sie weiß alles. Sie liest nur Bücher die ganze Zeit.
Every student has to master at least 20 languages before they graduate. Wait, is that not a requirement anymore? Huh? Oh, that used to be a thing?
Hart, gell?
Oh, Paimon almost forgot that you're also from Harabatat. So, anyway, how much does this dish cost?
Jetzt fragst du, hä?
Oh, don't worry, not too much. That'll be, 30,000 more, please and thank you. 30,000?
Die Arme.
About that, Paimon. Traveler, I merely invited you to join us at the table, did I not? I don't believe I committed to paying for you.
Die Schmarotzerin, ich hab's gewusst.
So, perhaps we could split the bill accordingly? Oh, Paimon knew it was too good to be true.
30.000 Mora sind für den großen Herrn wie Sangima Bay doch kein Betrag. Ich werde mit dem Verwalter sprechen und dir einen Rabatt von 20% geben. Machen wir das obere.
Yeah, as a famous merchant, you've got a reputation to uphold. But every single Mora matters, you know? All right. I'll just consider that the cost of learning about this dish. Once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to find someone to help me recreate the dish. And then I'll make it all back.
Jeder Cent ist wichtig für sie, hä? Hey, Laila. Noch nicht geschlafen?
I feel so much better now that I've gotten some food in me. Delicious food really does wonders for one's spirits.
Ich hätte nie gedacht, dass du eine so anspruchsvolle Mission übernehmen würdest.
My advisor said that young people shouldn't stay cooped up in the academia all the time. They told me that I should take the chance to get out and see the stars in other skies.
Gestern saß hier Ferminette, wie der Typ hieß. Der hat so langsam gesprochen. Jetzt sprichst du so langsam. Wollt ihr mich einschläfern?
Maybe I can think of it as my first internship experience. Oh, but it sure is exhausting.
Schlaf ruhig. Hey Dori, was geht?
Now, how should I justify a high price tag for a dish without any fancy ingredients? Maybe start by giving it a fancy-sounding name?
Übrigens, dein eigentlicher Grund, das Gasthaus Wangshu zu wählen und keine Meeresfrüchte und so zu bestellen, ist?
I should have known you'd see through me.
Easy. Du siehst so klein aus, aber neben Traveler bist du fast gleich groß.
Everyone was exhausted and seasick when I made the offer last night, so I figured they probably wouldn't be able to eat all that much today. Well, you saw how that turned out. I tried placing some limitations on the order to keep costs under control, but you still found a way around my schemes. That's what I get for not thoroughly researching the market beforehand.
Eiskalt, gell?
Hey, you're not even paying those two much of a salary. Just treat them fairly next time and don't be so stingy.
Du hast gut reden, Paimon. Du schmarotzt doch, wann immer sich dir die Gelegenheit bietet.
Well, yeah, but that's why Paimon's qualified to talk about this.
Gut so, Paimon. Hast genau richtig gesagt. Hey, Farusan!
Even though I didn't get to try Adeptus Temptation or Bamboo Shoot Soup, this trembling strings and rushing reeds was still quite impressive. Thank you for making it.
Wer hätte gedacht, dass du mal eine Mission annimmst, die nichts mit Ruinen zu tun hat?
Well, about that, even though newfangled contraptions are hardly my cup of tea, Dora's offer was quite enticing. She said that every time we stopped at a new harbor, I'd be free to go and pick out some ancient books at the market and bring them back to Sumeru.
Ooh.
I couldn't resist an offer like that. So I offered to join for the lowest possible pay to undercut all my Kasharawar competitors.
Wahrscheinlich war da keiner dabei. Sie war ganz alleine. Yang Xiao, ich bin fertig.
We're off to a good start this morning. Keep up the good work. I'm counting on you.
No problemo. Ich habe aufgegeben, das zu lesen. Ist zu anstrengend. Ah, fehlt noch ein bisschen was, hä? Für Nummer 4. So. Schöne 100 nochmal bekommen. Ah, jetzt haben wir nochmal bekommen, ne? Ah, ja. Jetzt auf nach Liue. Holen wir uns die 20. Ich bin schon da. So.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Dankeschön.
Add Astra.
Alles meins. So, haben wir auch alles. Wie viel haben wir jetzt? 1350, 1450 und 60. 90 fehlen, hä? 90 Urgestein. So. Nehmen wir noch nicht an. Nur, dass wir schon mal freigeschalten haben. Und machen wir hier weiter. Genau. Neider. Nehmen wir ein bisschen Holz mit. Was machen wir? Was ist die Quest? Suche nach Dunyazard. Ah, das war das Dingfest, ne? Wie ist denn das? So, weiter geht's. Kleine Unterbrechung gehabt. Aber jetzt gehen wir wirklich zu Dunyazard. Ich bin da.
There she is! Dunyazard, we're back!
Hola.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Immer doch. Sieht aus, als hätten wir noch nichts verpasst.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
Ach komm, wir schaffen das.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Genau.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time.
Sabzeruz-Fest.
Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Nicht wirklich.
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Aber leider konnten wir keine Spur zur niederen Herrin Kusanali finden.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If
Die
there is
Arme.
another chance, I would love to join.
Du wirst. Ich bin davon fest überzeugt.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Meine Waifu. Die Haya. Aha. Wenn doch nur dein Bild besser wird. Wenn du bessere Schläge hättest, Kämpfe.
You were eavesdropping.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
Stalking nennt sich sowas.
It's alright, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it.
Wir brauchen einfach einen Healer, der dich die ganze Zeit heilt. Immer nur.
The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Schau mal den Look an, Alter. Bombe.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Hey, Paimon, bist auch müde?
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Okay.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Let's go. Wo müssen wir hin? Oh, la 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 la. Dankeschön. Da blinkt doch auch was. Ja. Weißkohl und Apfel. Wird man nicht satt von.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Vielen Dank für alles, Dunyazard. Die
Not
Namen.
at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
Immer doch.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Über den Plan für morgen.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow?
Okay, mach mal.
All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Klar, das machen wir. Mit dir zusammen können wir bessere Informationen sammeln. Klar, das machen
Then
wir.
let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
Good night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyazard.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Muss schlafen, brauchst Energie. Mit dem armen, schwachen Körper. Ist scheiße. Gute Schlafen. Gute Nacht und dann mit vollem Elan morgen. Party bis zum Abwinken. Alkohol. Mädels. Auch wenn du nicht drauf stehst, für mich mehr. Geht klar?
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sabzeruz-Festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler.
Direkt, komm.
Did we oversleep?
Nö.
We should go meet Dunyazard right away.
Let's go. Gibt's hier irgendwas? Nö, man kann nur sitzen. Okay. Wo muss ich hin? Das Gelb sieht man so schlecht im schönen Licht. Nehmen wir mit. Die Paradiesdinger nehmen wir auch mit. Komisch. Hier ist kein Mensch. Noch zu früh. Hey, Dunyazard.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Hallo?
Good morning, Dunyazard. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
Hört sich gut an.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. It's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today.
Wenn was, tragen wir dich. Kein Problem.
Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Let's go.
Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Nette Leute.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Granatapfel. Sieht geil aus.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit. It's all vegetarian stuff. Aw, Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. So, what's the Haft-Mewa feast you mentioned just now?
Wahrscheinlich vegetarische.
It's another Sabzeruz festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumeru roses, Sunsetias, Kapulatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sabzeruz festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Was ist es? Kein Fleisch.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
Natlan heißt das Ding.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Also nach Fontaine könnte
Dear
Natlan kommen, hä?
customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
Hau rein.
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Am Rauch oder wie? Machen wir jetzt hier so Ureinwohner-Style Rauchsignale? Das klingt nicht sehr nicht sehr glaubwürdig.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyazard says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Wir versuchen es einmal. Irgendwas, das ich viel hab. Hier kriegst du einen Echsenschwanz. Und... Nee. Egal, 2-mal Echsenschwanz kriegst du.
Okay, one
Eigentlich
moment.
2 verschiedene.
It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means...
Bruder, hast du vergessen oder was?
Wait a moment.
Student.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Nichts merken. Eieiei.
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That
Wir
sounds
sind-
rather ominous.
Wir sind in einer Illusion.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Wir sind in einer Illusion. Ich kann mich erinnern.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Bis aufs nächste Mal, Kumpel.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Hast dich verliebt, hä?
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Let's go.
They say the Sabzeruz festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyazad's eyes are sparkling right now.
She.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sabzeruz will be just as impressive.
Glaube ich auch.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Paimon auch?
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyazard!
Hello.
Wow!
Miss Dunyazard, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sabzeruz festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Blumenritter?
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sabzeruz festival.
Ich habe irgendeinen Mann, wow, wie man das ausspricht, gelesen. Auch mit Blumen. Da ist ein Typ, der ist MMA-Fighter will. Im Spiel einen Blumenladen hinmachen. Und da gab es auch eine Blumenritterin. Er wird irgendwie König und dann hat er sie zur Blumenritterin gemacht. War echt witzig eigentlich. Ich glaube, ich bin relativ weit jetzt schon. Oder aktuell. Hab mich gerade voll daran erinnert, dieser Blumenritter.
All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Zack, zack.
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyazard's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Let's go.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
Paimon, bist du farbenblind?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Also 3 gute, 2 schlechte.
Huh? What's up with those 2 flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyazard, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor.
Ich bekomme bei solchen Aktionen auch nicht immer das, was ich will.
It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Na, jetzt geht's los.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Gehen wir mit der goldenen Mitte. Ich nehme Nummer 3.
Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Ey, Lavendel ist doch gut.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
Ey.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4.
In
How
4?
about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Oh, danke schön.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Ist doch das Gleiche.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Kein Problem.
Dad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sabzeruz festival.
So sieht's aus.
How embarrassing.
Let's go. Wo ist sie? Ich komme.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Pause. Isn't that her?
Da will jemand Schläge, hä?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Los geht's.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
Das will ich sehen.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyazard!
Der Profi ist schon lange da.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dia. Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Los geht's.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky.
Ein Schlag, alle weg.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyazard to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Wir können hier die Sicherheit von niemandem garantieren.
You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Let's go. Was muss ich machen? Entkomme innerhalb der vorgegebenen Zeit. Dann folgen wir doch einfach. Die Arme.
Dunyazard, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
Komm, wir müssen sie tragen.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Keine Angst, sie ist sehr stark.
Yeah, don't worry.
Die macht kurzen Prozess mit denen.
My lady, traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Niemand, ich habe es gerade überprüft.
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
Okay.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Die hat auch ein goldenes Herz.
Hey, Miss Dunyazard, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Oh, beide haben Herzen aus Gold.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyazard?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Kein Problem.
Truly. I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Aber. Auf die Bank. Chill. Alles mit der Ruhe. Genau.
Are you feeling better, Dunyazard?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Die Jasmine vorhin, als sie von deinem Zustand sprach. Wie schlimm ist dein Krankheitszustand?
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Elazar?
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Was heißt das?
Dunyazard.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago.
Die Arme.
Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets.
Verstehe ich.
I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others.
Genau. Was bringen dir 20, 30 schöne Jahre? Oder schlechte Jahre? Wo du nur in Gefangenschaft bist. Sag mal 30. Keine Ahnung, wie alt sie ist. Stattdessen hast du 20 Mega-Jahre gehabt und stirbst halt ein bisschen früher. Alles hat Vor- und Nachteile, ne? Muss jeder für sich selber wissen. Ich wäre wahrscheinlich auf dem Punkt, wo ich auch alles sehen, fühlen, machen wollen würde, auch wenn ich früher sterbe. Weil nur im Bett liegen, nur alles bereuen, wäre schon hart, ne?
Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Ja, ich werde mich an dich erinnern.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Genau, Paimon. Hast gut gesagt.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step.
Du hast den Mut, deiner Krankheit die Stirn zu bieten.
Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Ein großartiger Gedanke.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the dance of Sabzeruz about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most.
Let's go.
Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sabzeruz festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings.
Let's go.
And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Auf zu Nilu. Alles mitnehmen.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sabzeruz is one of the key parts of the Sabzeruz Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sabzeruz Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event.
Ich weiß nicht wieso, aber ich würde dir gerne ins Gesicht schlagen. Die ist schon so eingebildet und so nervig.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
Komm, Nilu. Einmal links.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Komm, links, links. Jab, jab.
How did things turn out like this?
Ihr Monster.
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sabzeruz Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
Hab Acht vor ihrem Zorn.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
Ich will gar nicht wissen, was du hinter verschlossenen Türen machst. Du alter Sack, du.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Alter, komm, von hinten einfach mal auf den Nacken. So ein richtiger Nackenfatzer.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
Und ihr nicht besser, ihr würde ich einen Kick geben. Du ihr Nervensägen.
The Sabzeruz Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Einfach mal den Solar Plexus testen, wie stabil er von dem Typen ist.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyazard. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Also direkt mit Knie voranfliegen.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sabzeruz so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
Schwer.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sabzeruz Festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sabzeruz Festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
Ich hoffe es.
The next one.
Oh nee, ist jetzt schon so ein schlechtes Gefühl, hä?
Yes. Okay, it's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Ich habe ein schlechtes Gefühl.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
Was können wir noch tun?
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Milu's dance.
Ich auch. Unter dieser düsteren Atmosphäre wurde das Sabzeruz-Fest zum Abbruch gezwungen.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did.
Ja,
Milu and Dunyazard promised to make the next Sabzeruz festival a success. But Dunyazard is running out of time.
das weiß Dunyazard auch ganz genau. Vielleicht ist es ein nicht wieder gut zu machendes Bedauern.
Yeah.
Tick.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The
Okay.
project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyazard right away!
Ich sag doch, wir sind in einer Schleife. Eine Illusion. Das kommende Sabzeruz-Fest. Das kommende Sabzeruz-Fest geht zum vereinbarten Ort mit Dunyazard. Ja, die wartet auf mich. Lass los! Nee, was wollte ich? Das da? Das auch nicht. Ah, genau. Wie viel haben wir? Nichts dazu bekommen. Ja, das dauert ewig, bis ich noch diesen Akt fertig mache. Ich würde sagen, wir machen jetzt noch ein bisschen Training, bevor wir hier die Story weitermachen. Das war Tag 1 Illusion, wahrscheinlich machen wir morgen Tag 2 der Illusion. Und jetzt machen wir Charakterstärken, würde ich sagen. Wir könnten auch das da holen eigentlich. Aber ist mega weit weg. Und wir gehen dahin. Da sind noch ein paar Teleporter. Vielleicht können wir den einsammeln. Schauen wir mal. Da ist er ja. Der gute Teleporter.
Hey, stop right there! No one is allowed to enter or leave Sumeru City right now. Go away!
Whoa, okay.
Okay. Ah, ich habe vorhin gesehen, da steht mehr Spieler zu. Das ist so eine Quest, die muss man erst abschließen, bevor man die Story weitermachen kann. Dann müssen wir weitermachen. Kann ich mich nicht mehr raus teleportieren? Ah. Hinweis, das Verlassen des Gebietes unterbricht die Handlung und kann Auswirkungen auf den Auftragsfortschritt haben. Ja. Dann muss ich weitermachen. Okay. Dunyazard, ich komme. Da wird es doch kein Trainingsquest. Machen wir einfach, bis die Folge voll ist. Soweit wie möglich, wie es geht. Ich bin schon da.
Good morning, Dunyazard. Sorry we're late.
No problem.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Déjà-vu?
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
Ich sag auch, Déjà-vu?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Let's go. Hast du jetzt gemerkt, unsere wunderschöne Travelerin?
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going.
Déjà-vu. Und diesmal sagt sie gar nichts.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
Du, 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 immer diese Illusion. Aber jetzt sagt sie echt gar nichts. Ah, sie ist müder als gestern wahrscheinlich. Ist jetzt kaputt.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Ja, die klingt doch anders, ne? So ein bisschen niedergeschlagener.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sabzeruz Festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarchon.
Moment. Seit gerade habe ich irgendwie ein vertrautes Gefühl.
Remnants appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Jep, zum zweiten Mal schon.
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies.
Da sind wir gerade drin. In einer Lüge, in einem Trugbild, in einer Illusion.
But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Ist das ein Déjà-vu?
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Und Paimon checkt mal wieder nix, hä?
So, where to next?
Wir gehen jetzt zu Ritter Blume. Blümchen, ich komme.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Yes, Knight Varus! What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz Festival icon and one immensely popular with children.
Irgendwas stimmt. Gar nicht. Die Arme wird immer schwächer, gefühlt.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyazard's sponsorship that the children can meet the Knight of Flowers.
Sieht eher aus wie der Knight of Schmetterlinge.
Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the same?
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, how interesting.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Die schlimmen Sachen, ne?
Ugh, why do those flavors even exist? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
Jetzt muss ich Nummer 4 nehmen, hä?
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
4. Ich nehme Nummer 4.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Unglaublich, hä?
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
Das war anscheinend gar kein Glück. Ich kann es nicht verstehen, aber irgendwie wusste ich, dass es Nummer 4 sein müsste.
How's that possible? It's obviously random.
Es gab schon zu viele Déjà-vus.
Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oder wir haben zweimal geschlafen. Es tut mir leid, Dunyazard, aber ich muss kurz weg.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Yep. Der Geschmack von Déjà-vu. Attacke!
A feeling of deja vu?
Sisi?
Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on.
Ist bei mir so. Jeden Tag, wenn ich zur Arbeit gehe. So schlimm.
In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us, isn't it?
Nö.
So, why'd you run here in such a hurry?
Um etwas zu machen, das ich sonst nicht mache.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Hm, schlau.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
Bitte eine gebackene Dattelfladen.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
Ich war doch erst letztens hier.
Chocolate-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
Verkohlte etwas.
Thing? Are you really gonna eat it?
Sisi?
Isn't this going a bit too far?
Wohl bekommt's.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
Nein, es schmeckt eigentlich ziemlich gut.
Then, you mean...
Dieser Geschmack, das habe ich doch schon einmal gegessen.
That's impossible. We were just talking about how gross it looked.
Hm, dann habe ich diesen Tag auch schon erlebt.
So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
Es lässt sich alles nicht abschütteln. Ich muss diese Methode schon mal versucht haben.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars. How about we go out again and try something else?
Also es war nicht eine Nacht, es sind schon mehrere Nächte vergangen. Verlassen wir es, komm. Raus hier! Lass mich! Ich will frei sein!
Hey, Dunyazard is sitting by yourself on that bench over there.
Das Gespräch hatten wir auch schon.
What a coincidence, Dunyazard. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so I sat down here.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyazard, you seem a little down today. It's the Sabzeruz Festival, and you've been looking forward to it so much.
Mhm.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness.
Aber nicht so schlimm, oder?
Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Hm. Nicht gut, hör auf sowas zu sagen.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you.
Genau. Ja, wie viele Tage sind vergangen? Wahrscheinlich geht es hier immer schlechter und schlechter. Es tut mir wirklich leid, vorhin auf einmal davon gelaufen zu sein.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
Mir sind einige seltsame Dinge passiert. Hast du nichts Ungewöhnliches bemerkt?
Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyazard, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilu's Dance of Sabzeruz is about to begin. Let's go.
Let's go. Du wirst gleich wieder traurig. Die Arme. Oh, wir sind zurück. At the beginning. Nee, doch nicht.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sabzeruz Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Er weiß was. Der Vollpfosten.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyazard. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Der Bastard.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
Komm, links, rechts, oben, unten.
But you've been really looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
Ja. Zu spät. Die Arme wird bald abnippeln, wenn diese Illusion weitergeht. Hier geht's immer schlechter und schlechter.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but... well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
No.
The next festival. I probably won't be around by then.
Ich sag sowas nicht.
Wait, what did you just say?
Die wird immer pessimistischer, ne?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
Ich weiß nicht warum, aber ich bin gar nicht überrascht.
Did Dunyazard already go back? We should also return and get some sleep.
Unter dieser düsteren Atmosphäre. Alles vorbei.
In the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about?
Bleib einfach wach. Einfach wach bleiben.
Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
Mein Kopf ist wirklich sehr schwer geworden. Ich habe noch nicht viel nachgedacht, aber mein Kopf ist schon ganz erschöpft.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We could do more thinking tomorrow.
Nee. Schieß, scheiß Tick.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway, we should go meet Dunyazard right away.
Irgendwas stimmt nicht. Jetzt knackst du, knack, knack. Ah. Fühlt sich noch schlimmer als davor, hä? Das fortgeführte Sabzeruz-Fest. Der Geschmack von Déjà-vu. Selbst Paimon ist das nicht. Dunyazard, ich komme. Hola.
Good morning, Dunyazard. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Also, die hört sich immer schlimmer an.
Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Great idea. Let's get going. Traveler? Hey.
Das alles wirkt so vertraut. Ein starkes Déjà-vu.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyazard's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sabzeruz Festival. Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? I have some boxes of candy here. Pick whichever one you want.
Not much of a choice. All these boxes look the same.
Nicht wirklich.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
They all sound pretty tasty.
Aber irgendwas stimmt hier
And
nicht.
there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Komm, Paimon, wach auf.
What were those last two? She'll help me choose. Paimon wants to eat the sunsetia flavor.
Direkt 4.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
4.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Nummer 1 ist Echsenschwanzgeschmack.
Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Ah, wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What? She was right about all of them?
Easy.
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand.
Ich hab's gerochen.
Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Das eben war.
Hey, where are you going?
Folge der vertrauten Gestalt.
See something? Us leaving Dunyazard without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
Da ist sie. Endlich sehen wir sie. Naida, ich komme. Die kleine Süße. Da läuft sie ja. Ich komme. Ist sie verschwunden?
What are you looking for? Why did we come here?
Vertraute Gestalt. Starkes Déjà-vu. Oh, oh. Da. Vogel ist auch weg, okay. Naida!
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyazard?
Ja. Was?
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyazards? You already know that this isn't your first Sabzeruz festival, don't you?
Nicht wachsam. Vor ihr brauchen wir nicht.
I'm sure you already know how to use this.
Yep.
A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Aktivieren wir sie gemeinsam, Paimon.
Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do. What the?
Erinnerungen.
This is our 20th time at the Sabzeruz Festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sabzeruz Festival?
Dauerschleife, hä?
Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way.
Genau.
What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Weil wir es können, hä?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions.
Sehr schön.
It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
Was ist mit der Dunyazard da drüben?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyazard you were just with is different from the first Dunyazard you met. That first Dunyazard is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
Scheiße.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Da ist sie, die kleine Nahida. Ich weiß, du hast dich uns schon vorgestellt.
Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara.
Okay.
As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyazard's illness. looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sabzeruz festival.
Ja.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Lass mich meine Gedanken kurz ordnen. Trittst du den Zustand Nachsinnen ein, kannst du da einen beliebigen Text wählen, um ihn zu interpretieren. Dabei kannst du den Text analysieren, um möglicherweise einen neuen zu erhalten. Interpretiere Texte können als Schlussfolgerung eingereicht werden. Einige entschlüsselte Texte können miteinander assoziiert werden. Drücke einfach auf Assoziation vorbereiten. Wähle einen anderen Text und drücke auf Assoziation starten. Erfolgt eine Assoziation, erhältst du einen neuen Text. Kann einer der Texte auf der aktuellen Seite als Schlussfolgerung verwendet werden, dann wähle zuerst diesen Text und dann Schlussfolgerung einreichen. Samsara, das Sabzeruz-Fest.
The Sabzeruz Festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Ja. Eine schöne Lupe.
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more?
Die wissen, was sie machen. Die haben es vorbereitet. Die ganzen Weisen.
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Wir liegen irgendwo rum, schlafen, wie als wir unten in diesem Ding waren, ne? In der großen Kluft. Unser Körper liegt irgendwo, aber wir werden immer wieder reingezogen. Mental. Geht nicht.
I can't seem to cohesively piece everything together.
Ergebnis der alchemistischen Weissagung.
I can't seem to cohesively piece everything together.
Déjà-vu? Geht doch. Zeitschleife.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past.
Oh.
A pity.
Naida, mach's mir doch leichter.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints.
Ach, Naida.
Dunyazard. The Sabzeruz Festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Okay.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyazard, we have to escape the samsara of the Sabzeruz Festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads.
Genau. Wen nerven wir? Ich komme.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
Hattest du in letzter Zeit ein seltsames Gefühl? Kommt es dir so vor, als seist du in einem einzigen Tag gefangen?
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
Klar, wenn du es jeden Tag sowas machst als Verkäufer, wahrscheinlich nicht, ne?
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
Jetzt hören wir uns an wie Spinner.
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
Er hat auch gesagt, dass die Menschen von Sumeru nie träumen.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
Uns sind wirklich einige seltsame Dinge passiert. Aber es ist nicht klar, ob es mit deiner Weissagung zu tun hat.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
Hey.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
Wir sind im Tag des Sabzeruz-Fest gefangen.
Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious?
Yep, Student.
Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
Yep. Du bist Student. Deine Weisen machen da irgendwas. Plauder mal was aus hier.
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Also müssen wir zur Sonne.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune telling is just fortune telling. It's no good for practical problems. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Versuchen wir noch einmal Dea zu finden.
Paima remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
Dunyazard ist ihr sehr wichtig.
Yeah. If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously. At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers. Let's go find her.
Let's go. Komme!
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
Eine Bande Entführer hat dich gerade aus dem Hinterhalt angegriffen.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyazard, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the traveler to take Dunyazard somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Die Leute von Sumeru träumen nicht.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Deas Großschwert.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Ergebnisse der alchemistischen Weissagen.
Moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
Ungewöhnliche geistige Erschöpfung.
Mind feels exhausted even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Deas Großschwert, würde ich sagen.
Tell her, Traveler.
Du hast dich verletzt, weil du dein neues Großschwert nicht gut führen konntest.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyazard. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
Gut.
All right, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Hast du in letzter Zeit keine Veränderung an Dunyazard bemerkt?
She's quieter than usual, uninterested in anything, and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but
Aber
her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
komm mit mir, ich zeige dir einen Beweis.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyazard isn't completely safe here.
Let's go. Die sehen alle fertig aus, oder? Die gucken alle so niedergeschlagen. Träumen alle so? Oder war es nur der? Ne, die tanzen dort. Vielleicht doch nur der Typ dort. Ich dachte schon, dass alle so ein bisschen niedergeschlagen aussehen.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyazad's condition.
The real Dunyazard? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyazard here.
Scheiße.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Kannst du sie sehen?
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyazard, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. there are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sabzeruz festival has been repeating itself.
Du begibst dich mit der...
So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sabzeruz festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Nahida, hast du Informationen zu Akasha?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Okay.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people."
Translation.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
Hast du eine Idee?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
Das bezweifle ich. Das Wissen von Akasha kommt vor allem von Irmensul.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
Die Leute von Sumeru träumen nicht.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Information von Akasha.
Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Ungewöhnliche geistige Erschöpfung.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Déjà vu?
Happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Auch nicht.
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Dann doch Erschöpfung? Ja.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Aber wie macht Akasha das?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain.
Oh. So wie so eine Kolonie, Ameisen und Bienen und sowas. Eine Königin und alle machen, was du sagst.
This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
Ja.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Ein Versuch ist es wert.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words. When this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
Alle legen ihre Akasha-Kontrollgeräte ab.
How does everyone feel?
Ehrlich gesagt habe ich noch etwas anderes bemerkt.
Huh? What is it?
Ich habe den Eindruck, am Ende jedes Tages höre ich einen Tick.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
Ich habe es in Ormus auch gehört.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Schon wieder.
Traveler, did you hear that?
Wir werden müde jetzt schon wieder, oder?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head.
Unsere Körper liegen irgendwo. 100%. Wir sind alles nur Träume oder Illusionen.
We took off our Akasha terminals.
Ja, wir werden weggebeamt.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
Hey, hey, hey.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Ich vermisse die lächelnde Dunyazard.
Paimon remembers everything!
Yep.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
Am Ende der letzten Nacht
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
wurde uns eine andere Form von Akasha-Kontrollgerät eingepflanzt.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
Stimmt, ja.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Ich versuch's.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
Hört sich gut an.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Warte kurz, irgendwas stimmt hier nicht.
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Hast du dich denn schon an dein Großschwert gewöhnt?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyazard.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Beim diesmaligen Kampf hast du dich irgendwie seltsam gefühlt?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
Genau.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Liegt es daran, dass wir die Akasha-Kontrollgeräte gestern abgelegt haben?
Yeah. Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
Kann es sein, dass wir uns schon befreit haben?
Oh, you're right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
Wenn der Tag vorbei ist, wissen wir es.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyazard somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
Die Arme, ey. Die wird schwächer und schwächer, ne?
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyazard?
Ich glaube leider nicht. Wird zu leicht.
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Wir sind auf der falschen Spur, hä?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sabzeruz festival.
Jetzt kommt Philosophie.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Hiya.
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
Alter, nach
Is
einem
that so strange?
Tuk-Tuk oder wie sie es nennt, besser als neuer Mensch. Da bist du erleichtert. Top.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
Dann ruhen wir uns erstmal aus.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sabzeruz Festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Nee.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
Ich schwöre, die muss man alle verprügeln. Jeden einzelnen.
We're still in the same day.
Sieht aus, als sei es nicht so einfach wie gedacht.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever.
Immer der
Guess you were
Duk-Duk.
looking out for us after all.
Dieser böse Duk-Duk.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Okay.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Sie ist nur alleine. Sie kann endlich mit jemandem reden, hä?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, traveler, Did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Die Zeitschleifentheorie hat sich als falsch entpuppt.
Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Wegen Deas kämpferischer Weiterentwicklung und auch wegen der Verschlechterung von Dunyazards Zustand.
Oh yeah, you're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
Ergebnis der alchemistischen Weissagung.
Moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles.
Okay.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Das ist doch, wir liegen noch, wir schlafen bestimmt. Information von Akasha?
Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Samsara.
We've already experienced the Sabzeruz-Fest.
Ja, das habe ich schon 5-mal gehört. Assoziieren, ich würde sagen mit Geräusch von Akasha. Yes. Erinnerungen täglich löschen.
All our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day.
Schlussfolgerung. Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Die Zeit läuft dicht in einer Schleife und unsere Erinnerung wird jeden Tag gelöscht.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sabzeruz Festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before.
Also läuft... Alter, das ist auch krass. Das ist also kein Traum, sondern alles läuft weiter. Bloß die Menschen hier sind irgendwie gefangen, ne?
But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
Krank.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
Also immer noch falsch.
That isn't simple at all.
Stimmt es also immer noch nicht.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right. She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go.
Oh. Aber das ist ein guter Punkt. Damit wäre die Folge schon mal vorbei. Dann würde ich sagen, Leute, danke fürs Zuschauen. Hier war Romy von NR Production. Das war Part 74 von Genshin Impact. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Subscribe, kommentiert. Ciao, ciao.